Hello to all of you out there at ULO. With Royal Ascot just around the corner, it's a touch subdued on Saturday, but we've got a few nice races at York and Sandown Park to keep you interested. Remember, from next Tuesday we'll be covering every race of the Royal meeting. So, be sure to check in from around 5 p.m. the day before and look out during the week for the ULO Weekender podcast, where Barney will be hosting one of his guest experts. Anyway, on to Saturday. And as you know, I've had a bit of a holiday, so a big thanks to all the girls that stood in. What a great job they have done. Tomorrow Marie-Françoise will be writing up Sunday's French Oaks, the Pré de Dion, so be sure to listen her out as the Basher Watts Syndicate sends She's Perfect out in another classic. Later on Saturday, in a maiden at York, look out for Andrew Balding's Stellar Sunrise. He didn't exactly fire out of the gates on his debut under rules at Goodwood last month, but got it together a bit to finish a decent second. I do imagine this Space Blues colt is going to come on a lot for that. So often does racing experience bring these 2-year-olds forward. And that's where I'm sticking my pin. The expensive Breeze Ups by Tactical Formation, lining up for the ever-growing Wathnan Racing Squad rates an obvious danger, and Carl Burke's YY Nation should also be worth a market check. Stellar Sunrise to make the most of his racetrack noose to land this. Saturday's nap lines up in the Scurry Stakes at Sandown Park, which is a really good race on paper, with Star of Maymas the one to beat for me. With the notable booking of Ryan Moore, Richard Hughes's nippy filly might just have too much pace up Sandown's specialist sprint track, so I can see Ryan trying the same front-running tactics he tried at York last month, which almost paid off, until Oisin Murphy collared him in the dying strides on Tropical Storm. In any case, Clive Cox's Hold a Dream is also sure to be smartly away. And Simon and Ed Crisford's Coto de Casa was a Group 3 winner last season, so commands respect. Star of Maymas to go in under Ryan Moore from the pacey side of the draw. My next best is in the race to the Ebor Grand Stakes up at York, where Something in White is surely winning this. That said, that's 3 of the 5, so no prizes for me. It's Willie Mullins's Absurd that I think will be the one to side with, as he's got conditions in his favour and won the Ebor over course and distance 2 years back. Plus the yard's form cannot be faulted, so with some Group 1 entries in the diary, Absurd should be winning this. Both Al Karim and Al Saqib are closely matched with the selection, though Al Karim is slightly worse off at these weights. But it's Absurd that gets the nudge from me. Next up, the Churchill Tyres Sprint Handicap. A bit of a trappy race all round, with plenty of likely types, but the ground's likely to be really zippy, so I'll gamble on Fast Track Harry to keep up the winning habit for Clive Cox. He won going away pretty convincingly under Finley Marsh last month at Doncaster, and I think this Harry Angel colt has plenty more to come. The hat-trick seeking Double Rush looks a solid prospect for Charlie Hills, while William Haggis's Maelstrom can't seem to stop scoring and goes for a 4-timer, so with course form here completes my shortlist. Fast Track Harry as a big each-way gamble is where I'm going to go in an open contest. Back down at Sandown, there are 2 fillies handicaps. In the first, Harry Charlton's Oasis Dream filly caused a bit of a stir when an 80-1 winner at Haydock Park on just her second start. And it's unlikely she'll be at that price again. Hey ho! There you go. But with the newly retained Juddmonte jockey Colin Keane drafted in, she's going to get plenty of backing here. This definitely looks a workable mark on her handicap debut, so Previce is the one to follow ahead of James Fanshaw's Soho Square. In the second, I think I'll take a chance on Andrew Balding's Star of Dubai for the second of these fillies handicaps. There's a few in here with a case for including the prolific all-weather scorer Lady Manzor, William Haggis's Take a Breath and Rafe Beckett's Renewal, but the selection won on firm ground at Bath a month ago, so with conditions much the same and Oisin Murphy taking up the reins, there's lots to like. Star of Dubai to make it 2 from 3 on the turf.